Hi everybody, this is just a quick down low on what's happening out at the farm. This direction, as you can see, they've already started work, is going to be the drive. Now, I'm going to try to turn around. So what they've done, see there's all the runoff that comes up off the hills up that way, and all the other farms, it's all uphill that way. So everything flows down and goes through here, through this little culvert. Okay, now the people who are putting my drive in are digging these trenches all the way up, because there's water that comes out up between that forked tree up there, right under it. So they've dug the ditch, and they've dug one all the way up the big hill. If you can see, the drive goes up that way too. Now, so you can get a better idea, and I've done a full circle. Now, this is what we call the swamp. But it is only the beginning. It is the beginning because the culvert just came. Okay, see where the Jeep is. There's the culvert. So all the water's running off these hills is flowing into this area. Now, the point of this video is to show you what the beavers do. So this is what we call a swamp, because that's exactly what it looks like. It's just this area right here that you can see, all these dead trees. So what I'm going to try to do is walk around this big dirt pile and walk around and show you what we have been working on when we clear out the little beaver dams. So as you can see, it's actually a creek. It is a creek that actually runs through here, and it's only a swamp pond here because the beavers backed it up. It's awfully pretty. I mean, I know you guys probably think it's ugly, but to be honest, it's kind of very naturey. Very naturey. That beautiful green moss. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? My favorite color. My actual favorite color, green. Maybe it's not winter wheat green anymore. Maybe it's moss green. Okay, so I'm going to stop here just for a second. Well, yesterday, before me and Joe cleared out some more of these mini little beaver dams, this was absolutely full. All of this. This whole little area was full. You can see where over on the other side, it went all the way up to there. So we drained out the swamp. Okay, and let me go over here. And there was another little pond, over there. And it's not real deep. So I'm going to pause it for a second, and then I'm going to be right up on top of the beaver dams, the small ones. Okay, I'm over here closer to the things. Now this big log, the beavers had really built something up here. And look how deep the trench is that Joey actually dug yesterday, all the way through here. Okay, and it really emptied out. So we've got these little, you can see the little things here. That's a little dam that they dam it up, and then they have these little ponds. I don't think they've actually been back overnight in this area. I can't tell you. So I'm going to walk along here. We're going to see if they've done any repair work. Now Lolly, this is where Lolly, my dog, decided to begin rolling in the mud right here. She was having a blast. She was jumping across from one pond to the other little ponds and things, and it was kind of funny. Which way is the best way? Okay, I would turn the video off, but if I fall, I think you guys would think it's funny. Okay, now, so here is what a beaver dam looks like. Now, this is a tiny one. Okay, this is tiny, trust me. You see the white sticks? These are sticks that they have taken off all the bark, which is their food. They don't eat the sticks, they eat the bark. But we didn't take this one out yesterday because we wanted this to go on, and this was our major flow yesterday. So I'm going to have to watch where I'm going and not watch what I'm videoing. Sorry. Yeah. You can see Wally's paw tracks. Those are not bear tracks. Let's go see if they tried to make things better. Ooh, they didn't. They didn't. So this is all dry because it all flowed out because it was high enough. So, but look at that. It's still flowing. This is beautiful to us. Beautiful. Look at that. Moving water. That is a good thing. So, look at all these sticks. This used to be Beaver Dam right here. All this. See all that and that. All the way out there and right through here. Yeah, over the winter last fall I came out and walked through there, and that's about where I broke my leg. Let me walk you over here. Look how dry it is. This is awesome. You can hear the frogs. We'll see how far I sink today. Well, my boot didn't come off. That's good. I'm going to pause just for a second. Okay, so it had gotten low enough that there was grass in the way, so I had to bust some grass out of the way. But, so I don't think they've been there to fix it because water's still flowing. Because I know Joe went that way. I'm going to step over here. Okay. So you can see what an actual real dam looks like. But it looks like Joe made a nice little hole in it yesterday, and so it's still flowing really good. Okay. So I'm not going to walk the whole creek for you, but I'll show you a little more. So it goes over there. We have to get through all this grass and bramble and briars to get to different places. Our hope is to eventually cut out paths where we can actually see. Oh, this is perfect position. Okay, so I was over there, and you can see the creek a little bit. Let me zoom just a little. Okay, so right there, the creek flows. See, it's a real creek here. And I'm gonna hopefully walk right through these briars. Ow, ow, ow. Tummy. And this is, oh, look at all these beautiful briars. Aren't they awesome? Not. Let's see if I can stomp them without catching. I see the path that someone else went. That's just it. You have to learn how to play with briars. You just step on them if you have big boots on and expect to get hit. Okay, now this is really cool. This is a bend. This is a bend in it. Okay, watch this. And this is where it starts to head into the ponds. Right under this tree out there, that kind of winds around all the way over to there, and then that's the start of one of the ponds over there, the upper pond. Pausing now so I can get back. I'm only gonna turn on the video right now because I want you to hear the frogs. I'm going back to the Jeep over there. But this little bit here, they're like really talking. As soon as I get closer though, they'll stop. Maybe. See, the water's been running through here too when it overflows. stopped. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. That's so funny. I bet I can go that way. That's where they were chirping from. I might as well go this way. I've been through here. If I fall in a big deep hole, somebody come save me. Oh, I forgot this isn't live. See, I'm trying to go around this little pond. I'm not sure where they are because they're not in this water. But I'm going to walk around this because it seems like the easier way to get to my Jeep. So I'm going to pause. Oop. Guess what? I almost fell. Okay, pause. Okay, on the way back to the Jeep. I did not fall. So now I will continue down by the dams, show you what we did yesterday. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of drive up the drive just a little bit so you can see like how it's supposed to go. So this straight ahead little drive is, I'll show you in a minute, but I'm gonna go up this way and show you. This is actually how the drive will go. No one's driven on this for a while because it was really bad. And at the very top, when you enter up above, it's super bad, so I can't even attempt that today. But I will go as far as I can so you can get an idea of, you can see where it leads. Ooh, there's a block. Now, if I was, oh, see, that's the pain in my tush right there. See that water? That's the cabin up there. I guess I could try it. Should I try it? I'm in four-wheel drive. It is a Jeep. Okay, I'm going to go slow, methodical. Not too bad. Oh, Kitty may not like me, the guy who's doing my drive. All right, so the drive will come. Oh dear, come on, quit sliding. God, I love having a Jeep. Now, let me show you what I just came up. That right there, so it's not too bad. All right, so here we are at the cabin. And this is the view I have when I'm on my porch of the cabin. Ready? So I can look down on the ponds, okay? So what I might do is just pause it so you can get down and you can see what they're gonna look like after we knocked holes out of the dams. Okay, so I decided as I'm getting closer, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it kind of looks like as we're going. Now over there's a whole nother field. Okay. And it looks like the beavers went crazy overnight repairing stuff. I bet Joey's little deceiver thing didn't work because it doesn't look that extremely low. Oh my goodness gracious. I forgot to go. I should have went through that part. But anyway. So it has really went down some. Not a great deal, but as you look across there, you can see the new mud that them babies have put up there. So there's our little, let's see if I can zoom in here. Okay, there's Joey's device, but it's underwater, and they packed it in themselves with shovels, hoping the water would go ahead and flow. Well, I see water flowing still, so we'll see. Pausing again. Okay, the water has went down quite a bit. I mean, you can see where the wet grass was, and that's a lot. Ooh, the turtles are out there. Let's see if I can zoom in. See the shiny things out there? There's turtles sunning themselves whenever it's warm and sunny and their logs are out. See, the water was so high those logs weren't out, so they couldn't get out in the sun. So here's our little path. Now this is the whole dam across here. See it? That's what holds this little pond in here. And then this pond down here, we're draining into it. So I'm going to pause so I can get out just a little further. Okay, so this is the fun part. I just want you to know. Because people walk across these and they don't realize that they're not totally solid. There's logs, but yesterday all the walking everyone did on it. I don't have my stick with me, so we'll see. Oh, Joey, guess what? I can't tell if they covered it or if you guys covered it, but there's still water coming out of it. But there's a nice little stream coming out from that one. That's good. And then that's good because this is the one we need to keep emptied out more. Okay, I'm gonna pause because I don't want to fall, but I want to see if I can see. Here's his tube that he's got in, and it's underwater. It's called a leveler, but it's not like I've seen on YouTube. So we're going to see if the beaver got smart and found it underwater. I'm going to take a stick and move some soupy stuff around and see if it's still letting water out, which would be great because there's still lots of water up here. But at least it's not up by the swamp by the drive, which is what we need dry. So pausing again. Okay, I got a little more water coming out of it, but we're gonna have to go back to the videos. Let's see if I can, there. Zoom in just a little bit. See where, that's Joey's pipe in there, which is good, but all the silt kind of built up in front of it. I really don't think it was the beavers. But what would be really good is if we get like the fencing and build a cage around it and set it down in the water to the level we want it. And then it runs underneath the beaver dam. You knock a hole and then cover back up. And then the beavers fix it. So, but anyway, look at all the moss going through it. But it's all coming out. I heard it clog up once, so. Now, if I look way down there, you can see the beaver lodge, okay? And it's way down from it too, because we knocked holes out down there too. So, but it was really high. We felt like we needed to kind of keep a manageable amount of water. We know that they have to have a place to live, but we also need to make sure it's manageable and safe. So, all right, pausing. Sorry, I had to stick my stick in the water. And then there is a nice little stream coming out all by itself. Now I can see the beavers threw some sticks in there though. After they dug it out. See, all those are all new sticks right there. You know the term, busy as a beaver? Well, that is not just a fairy tale. They are busy. All right. Okay, here we are along this tree line, and we're going down to the other dam just below the other one. This is my little path I've created in the almost year that I've had the property. We've done so much more, but today it's about beaver dams because it's cool. I'm trying to keep all the clips short. Oh, sorry. It kind of bouncies there. There was lots of water. But look at this. Believe it or not, we're going to clean out this whole little area here. And this is where Skylar, in the fall, wants to have her wedding because it was so beautiful last year with all the leaves that had fallen back in here. So we're going to clear out all these very small trees and all this junk stuff, and It may be here. It may be up on the hill. We'll see. Oh, by the way, I think I just left the cat out of the bag. You'll have to ask her. It's not a secret. Okay, now we're down at the lower. We were up there. Now we've driven around, and you can see the lodge really well here. Gotta put my Jeep in park. Hold on. I guess I could have paused this. Really sorry. But we'll get the high view of it. Oh, there were turtles. I always scare them in. Okay. So, let's look here. Need to zoom in so you could see. Now, the Beaver Dam on this side starts all the way over there, goes around there. This is a great big one. And it goes all the way into this corner. Now, to get a high point of it, I'm sorry. So you can see the lodge, but you can also see how enormous this dam is. And if you're standing below it, it's almost as tall as me. Probably at my eye level if I go below it, which I am going to show you. And the beavers did repair overnight this one because I hear no running water whatsoever. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, they went bazonkers because the other one was flowing into it. Let me show you. Look at this corner. See all this mud? Look, you can see their little paw prints and everything. Look, I mean, it is resealed all the way across. Let me show you. There was a big hole where, hold on, see that stick sticking out right there? That stick right there? Okay, there was a gigantic hole that I had knocked into it. Joey came with the shovel and knocked it in. He went to the other side. Ooh, let's see. He went to the other side over there, knocked a great big hole out, and then I think one right about there. And they have totally came in here and repaired it. Man, I bet they are ticked off at us. But their lodge is about a foot out of water than it was yesterday. So this is my sitting log. I sit and look, and all this moss is run down from everywhere. So there is no water running anywhere. I can't hear any. That is amazing. So real quick, sorry, didn't mean to sway you around here, but I'm going to walk down through here and show you where we have to go to get here. But this is, man, let's talk about how much fun this is. This is incredible, and I'm tripping over stuff. Every time I come down and I have my little electric chainsaw, I cut down all the little stubs that other people came in and cut with. And they didn't do a very good job of cutting the stumps down, so I trip over them. Actually fell on my face one day. Okay, now look, there's actually a little bit of water running. So I think it's coming from a little hole up there I can see. That's about 2 foot under all that mud, and I don't think the beavers know it's there. So I'll show you the backside of this in a minute. Well, this is the backside that you're looking at. Ooh. Litter bugs. Litter bugs. Actually, that is a full bottle of water. I'm kind of mad. That was wasted. Silly kids. I had a whole bunch of kids out here with me yesterday, and Joe and Skylar and Jared and their friends. Look at that. Those little beavers, they were upset. Because look at this. Now, if I was standing down low enough, which right now it's at my waist. I'm standing below it, but if I went down all the way, it would, see, it goes lower down here. So if I turned around, it would be as tall as me. Okay, so this is raised above my head, so you can see how tall it is this way. And all those little white sticks, they've came in. So there's got to be more than one to do this much. There's got to be at least two. But over the winter, my goodness, they may have had babies, and those babies may be working now. Isn't that child labor laws broken or something? And I can look up over there and look at all that fixed over there. I'm holding my camera up because I'm not going to walk all the way over there. Okay, so now, just so you know, now this is the back side. This is actual beginning. It actually starts that way and comes this way. This is the beginning of Indian Creek on my property. It starts way back at the big, over that way, and it runs off all the hills from everybody else's property, and it just keeps going uphill that way. Our back 40, it goes straight, it goes uphill. Not straight, but it goes uphill. And we've done paths up there, but this is the creek. And you can see the beavers have come in here and tried to clog stuff up. So it's pretty amazing. It's very serene. I can hear dogs barking, but that's all you hear back here. Now during the middle of the week, out on 45, you can hear stuff, but now there was a little creek here yesterday. So this one still got some water running. And that's good, because that means some's coming out of it. That's not going to make those beavers happy. But they still have a habitat. And I, at this point, do not want to get rid of them. And there's a great big log jam. Lots of dead trees have fallen there because the water has been here so long that it's killed the trees. So there's lots of trees that still fall across there. So we have no desire to clean that out. It's down here by the creek, and I don't want people can walk across it if they want. If they fall, well, too bad for them. Oh, that sounded terrible. So anyway, well, I'm gonna pause. Okay, so I'm up on a pretty little hill here that overlooks the creek. And as you can see, this is coming from the back side of the property. You can see it coming around, just kind of snakes around. But there's a little pool beginning. Guess why? Let me show you why. They have started a little dam there. But you know, that one doesn't bother me, because everything on this side doesn't really bother me at all. Because this is part of Indian Creek, and eventually when there's faster water flowing, it will wash that out, believe it or not. It will go over, because this water, we've seen it. It rushes if there's lots and lots of heavy rain, which we saw back mid-December, I think it was. Early January, I can't remember. And we had video of that, and it was great. It was cool. But this is the creek, and so I'll let God do his work, and if the beavers are supposed to have a dam there, it'll stay. If not, then it'll wash away. And it runs on the other side of this too. There's over there's another small I guess fork is what you call it. So anyway, I think this video is probably long enough, and you guys just, I don't know if you're tired of seeing about the beavers and the beaver dams. I just feel like it's very interesting, and we're trying to keep an ecosystem here that's, you know, part of our world. And yeah, lots of people think, oh, you need to get rid of them, because I have a neighbor who wants to shoot them all, even mine. And because they get to his pond and they mess stuff up. And I understand he's got a nice pond. Well, these were created by these beavers. They wouldn't be here if it weren't for the beavers. So in my opinion, they're not hurting anything. They create this ecosystem where there's birds, there's big gray cranes out here. I've seen the white little cranes, all the woodpeckers and blue jays. I think there's like all kinds of birds out here. Now springtime will bring them all back. Right now, this winter, all I've seen is the woodpeckers. I really haven't seen the cranes. I've seen some ducks. Really haven't seen any other wildlife. It's kind of weird. But I know the deer are here because I've caught them on camera. I've seen rabbits. But I haven't even seen them during this winter. I haven't seen anything out hopping, moving, or running or anything. So anyway, I'm going to go for now. I hope you liked this video. And remember that God's creation is always here for us. We just have to take care of it.